Hello. Is this thing on? Okay, good. Hi, everyone. If you all remember, I played some Ringworld a little while back, and apparently there is a hidden dating sim in the new DLC, which we're going to check out today. Going to be kind of a shorter stream. Excuse me. Going to be kind of a shorter stream today because I still have some D&D prep I have to do before 7 o'clock my time tonight. It's currently 4:30 ish. So yeah, I'm just gonna check it out. See, I think it's more of a meme than it is anything else, but yeah, we'll take a look and see what the canon couples are or non-canon couples. So I'm just gonna wait a few minutes here. We're gonna experience the nice, beautiful title screen. I hope everyone's having a good start to the week. Just gonna have a little short stream today with that. If I've got time, excuse me. If I've got time, I'd like to do a little bit of Hooked on You as well. Depending on how long this is and or all of that, we can check that out as well. Tomorrow, before we continue on, tomorrow, Baldur's Gate 3 comes out. I plan to be streaming that pretty much the entire time that I'm awake and alive tomorrow. Barring letting the dog out to a walk and, eating and bio breaks. I just plan on playing that full day. So, up to you, Woon, if you want to join. We can do a two-player stream, or if not, I'll just solo it, because one way or another, I'm playing Baldur's Gate all day tomorrow. Okay, cool. Okay. So. Oh, right, I forgot to, hold on, link it there. Alright. Okay, so. Rainworld. Rainworld is one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's an extremely unique game. It's also extremely hard, frustrating, and I'm kind of rusty at it at this point. Although I was never amazing at it. It's in my opinion, Rainworld has incredible theming, incredible uniqueness to it, and I don't think that there's a game that's quite like Rainworld, which is why I like it so much. It's very very much unlike other things. Ringworld has a very somber, I think, tale for the most part. The DLC lightens it up a little bit with the various different stories that you can undertake. You saw some of our Gourmand gameplay, and God, I love him, he's so rotund. But there's also Artificer, Rivulet, and Spearmaster and the Saint, of which I haven't unlocked yet, but I know about. There's also a very, very, very secret thing. There's a secret subclass. Very, very secret slug cat, excuse me. Which I believe is what they've done with Nightcat, as it used to be called. So, we saw this already, but I'm gonna, just for posterity's sake, this is the secret slugcat you can unlock at the very end. Thanks to Game for giving us the secret. So you start off with constant rain, like max food pips, in the memory crypts, and with an egg that explodes. It is basically the hard mode. This is basically the impossible difficulty. It's a joke, complete meme. Nothing about this is fun. My understanding, it's only been beaten by 2 developers, and maybe one other person. Legitimately, or at least recorded-wise. So yeah, this is a great experience. I actually haven't even tried to attempt this, but this is basically what you need to expect. But yeah, so that's that. So fuck that. So, if you beat that, you unlock the dating sim. I have not beaten it because fuck doing that. However, I have found that A, you can access it otherwise by using dev tools, or B, there's actually a mod on the Steam Workshop that allows you instant access to it. So as long as you're on the title screen, you can press D, and this is the dating sim. This Easter egg was inspired by the original More Slug Cats dating sim mod, but has no affiliation with the original creators. Assets and content by Jackrest, Andrew FM, Cap'n, and Norgad. Spanish translation by Garrick X. Korean translation by Topicular. Topicular? Probably that. Okay, so we are Sophantheal, I guess, or this mystery nugcat, or whatever the fuck you want to call him. And you have been through hell and back, but now it's time to atone for your sins and your past cycles. You must find a mate, or die. Which direction do you head? North, east, south, west, or down? Well, down is the odd one out, so let's go with... Alright, let's see how... This already is giving me extreme shitpost vibes. Especially with the... What is that? That's one of the... I think it's the garbage wastes one? Alright. Well, down is the only one that's not a cardinal direction, so let's go that. You descend beneath the ground to the deepest reaches where the nature of reality distorts, and the fog demons roam, and past civilizations border the void. Surely for someone with your experiences, this would be the most appropriate location to potentially find a mate to spend your life with. However, it is not always so. Once the search begins, one does not always find what they are looking for. Explore the void. The void is a place of instability and decay. It is a place that can't even be properly defined or accurately described. Rather, it is a state of nonconformity in which everything may be possible and nothing is certain. Look around. You look around and you see that you are not alone. There are other creatures like yourself scuttling around amongst the rocks. You hear a sound like the chomping of jaws. You need to be careful, as it's very dark here and predators could be hidden around any corner. Investigate the sound or look behind you. Investigate the sound. Okay, I guess that's the bad end. You cautiously edge around a corner, your eyes peering into the darkness. You see nothing but hear the chomping of jaws again. As if perfectly blended with the darkness, the black mouth of a lizard springs out of the darkness at you. It is an ambush predator, and you fall into the jaws of a carnivorous monster. There's a fiery pain before the world fades away. Okay. So if we... Okay. Well, that was fast. Okay, so let's do the same thing again. We don't need to read all of that, and we've already done it. So what if instead I look behind me? What the fuck? What? You turn around to immediately see a large figure behind you. You're not entirely sure what you're looking at. Perhaps a pair of enormous feet. Look up. Wait, hold on. Your eyes trail further up. That's a big creature, all right. Are those its muscles? They are very well defined. You begin to blush a little, but also know that you are in very real danger. Look all the way up. Oh my god, it is a lizard! You look up and see a terrifying face and form, a monstrous bestial visage that fills you with unquenchable dread. You'd recognize that face anywhere. You try to resist the urge to squeal in delight. You're their biggest fan. Feel the creature's muscles. Can I have your autograph or interview the creature? Feel the creature's muscles? The creature grabs you by the neck, lifting you off the ground by your... I think it's just an orange lizard, isn't it? Lifting you off the ground by your fleshy appendages. That sounds really lewd. You see a long, sharpened canine tooth on the upper jaw. Protrude as the beast opens its mouth to bite you. Wait. Hold on. Wait. The creature is without doubt the largest and most powerful predator you've ever come across. The way it stands and holds itself suggests an immense amount of strength and stability. You blush profusely. There's a quick flash of light accompanied by the loud pang that rings in your ears. The large creature suddenly goes limp and collapses to the ground. That's impossible. It should be invincible. But shut up. You feel a presence. Hello. Was that guy bothering you? A green-colored slugcat. Okay, so this is insane. Floats down from the sky in front of you. It has an aura of tranquility around it. Yet some part of your mind feels some instinctive primal fear from its very being. The slugcat has an extremely long tongue, quite a bit different from any other slugcat you've encountered before. In this case, it's the first of your species you've encountered here, and it could be an eligible mate. Thanks, you are my hero. You're looking fine. Wow, please lick me. Alright. I think I have to do the third option here. The slugcat gives you a strange strange look, but then complies. Their tongue what is that face? Tongue launches at you, slapping you across the cheek. Well, okay, so this is a shitpost. Absolutely. As it retracts, the stickiness of it pulls you forwards, causing you to faceplant onto the floor. That was less romantic than you'd thought it'd be. Actually quite insulting. Lay there in embarrassment. What the fuck? What are this? Why? Why realistic eyes? No, I don't... Okay. You lay face planted on the floor feeling kind of dumb. You roll over onto your side expecting to see them laughing at you. Instead you see the slug cat casually floating over to take your egg. Whoa, whoa, what do you think you're doing there? They ignore you and continue towards the egg. Hey, don't touch that! They finally stop their pursuit and turn to look at you. Why? They ask with an expressionless look. Trust me, it won't taste good. Oh, I wasn't going to eat it. Plus, I'm more of a taco guy myself. They give the slightest impression of a grin, then turn back towards the egg. Wait and observe, or take the egg back. Take the egg back? You sprint What's that? Is this like an anime character fate? What is that? You sprint towards the slug cat to grab the egg before it does. That's all yours. You're not gonna let this random dude touch your precious cargo. Who do they think they are? That's mine. Give it back. The slug cat leisurely turns their head back towards you and launches their tongue at you again. It sticks firmly onto your torso, and you feel a harsh tug as the tongue pulls back. It swiftly drags you across the ground, finally releasing its stick on you to fling you over the edge of a cliff. You fall into the darkness below. As you lay, struggling to move your body, a black lizard flips out of a nearby pipe and makes quick work of you in a defensive state. Wow. Okay. Wow, fucked up. Okay, so hold on. So what happens if I say, can I have your autograph? The beast stares at you and begins to move at you slowly. It opens its jaws and shrieks, a sound unlike anything you have ever heard before. You are awestruck by its appearance, and that feeling is only amplified by the divine presence that you feel as its vocals resonate through your chest. It slams its large black talons upon you, pinning your body to the floor. You blush profusely. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's the same thing. Wow, please lick me? Okay. So what if we wait and observe? You know what you do with the egg, but part of you is curious to see what other uses this egg might have. Does this slug cat know something that you don't? You sit back and watch. What are you going to do with it then? I don't know how this got in your possession, but I've been looking for this for a long time. Cool, but what you need it for? This will finally solve everything. The slug cat's fur stands up on end. Okay? Sure, dude, you can borrow it for a bit. What the fuck is that? Looks like the Joker. The slug cat settles the egg on the ground and stares at it with determination. Let me take care of this. It'll all be over soon. Can I remind you guys that this is a fucking officially put out thing in the mod that you paid money for? Like, this is officially an unlock? Like, it's clearly a shitpost, but like the developers spent time in putting this in the fucking... Alright. Just wanna... Did I say mod? I meant DLC. In the DLC? Anyway. Let me take care of this. It'll all be over soon. Oh no. They enter into a deep concentration and begin to levitate slightly above the ground. A bright X-shaped light forms above their head. Wait, and then begins to travel towards the egg. As the light settles over the egg, it begins to grow increasingly brighter. Then, in a quick culmination, the light is met with a deafening pang as it ruptures the egg. Cover your ears. Oh. Yeah, I think I just got ascended forcefully. I don't think there's a... Accept your fate, or retry. I think accept your fate means that it ends there? Okay, yeah, I got ascended right there. Alright, so what if I do... Okay. Interview the creature. Golden lizard. Ah, from Echo. Okay, so this is the golden lizards, okay? You attempt to formulate a proper sentence, but find you are too terrified to even speak. The beast does something that causes his mouth to gape open, your eyes to widen in terror. The beast steps forward and looks down on you with malice in his eyes. Feel tremendous pressure as the creature's horrible visage is applied to yours. You are powerless. You blush profusely. Why is that the only option? Okay. You're looking fine. What if I do that? Thanks, I just got a haircut. My fur was getting pretty long. They look over you from head to toe. It doesn't seem to be particularly flirtatious, more a method of thorough inspection. You become self-conscious about your many flaws. Haha, yeah, me too. Fur. Since when do creatures of your species have fur? You can't recall ever getting a haircut in your entire life. They're seeming more and more foreign to you. Could they really be an eligible mate? And why did you respond with me too? You've been too anxious about this encounter to really think about what you're saying. Pet the slug cat. Based. The only good option. curiosity gets the best of you and you reach out to feel their skin. Is it the same as yours? What would this residual fur even feel like? However, they immediately jump back. Well, you're certainly very interesting, but maybe it's not such a good idea for us to meet right now. I best get going. Didn't mean to make them uncomfortable. Hold up. Before you get a chance to say anymore, they shoot their tongue towards the ceiling and begin swinging away into the distance. What a strange specimen. Unfortunately, you're just alone again. Stumble around in the darkness. It would help if you had a light source, but you do not. As you stumble around, you feel something tickle up against your skin. That something turns into many things before suddenly two large fangs sink into the back of your neck. Your corpse is dragged away by a large spider. Burrow. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Thanks, you are my hero. You reply to the Slugcat in your best courting tone, hoping to impress upon it the seriousness of the situation you are in. However, you have no reaction from the Slugcat. Instead, you receive a feeling of trepidation from it, as if it knows something you don't. This causes you to have second thoughts about making a move. Hey, you good? You question the Slugcat's response to you. You're just not feeling the vibes and want to make sure you're on the same wavelengths with your potential mate. I don't think this is gonna happen. Sophanthio, or whatever your name is. You try to reassure the Slugcat. Yo, something must be wrong with my eyes, cause I can't take him off you, Tildy. Are you trying to imply something? The Slugcat asks, looking a bit annoyed. Yeah, you picking up what I'm throwing down? Yeah, you're making fun of my eyes? What? No. Throw down another one? Okay, look. Are you a time traveler? Cause I see you in my future, Tildy. You say, while striking a pose. Yes, the Slugcat replies with a strange face. What? Yes, I am a time traveler. We all are. We follow the cycle. Okay? Look, dude, I just want to go out with you. Oh, the Slugcat pauses for a few seconds, looking disappointed in you. In that case, no, I will not go out with you. Why? I am not interested in relationships. I have higher priorities. The Slugcat looks away, as if trying to find a way to exit this interaction as soon as possible. Give up, don't let up, or offer a gift. Offer it my egg, I guess? Give up? You accept this reasoning. No need to force the issue further. You can't find another mate elsewhere. You wave goodbye to the Slugcat and takes a flight off to who knows where. However, you're also very close to the Void Sea. Perhaps you should just take the dive and procrastinate on worrying about relationships until after you've stripped your mortal coil. Head to the Void Sea. You begin the trek through the depths, deep into the subterranean caverns near the bottom of the world. You descend further and further down. However, as you reach one room before the Void Sea, an invisible void worm clips through the wall and shatters every bone in your body. What the hell? I thought that glitch was fixed a while ago. Okay, that's a meta joke. Oh, hey, Solace. Yeah, you did miss the lizard. Okay, so this is the first Slugcat, I guess. So we're going down, and this is the right path. So we look behind us, and there's a large figure behind us. Are those its muscles? It's very well defined. And then it's the lizard. And then, no matter what you do, the saint thinks you are my hero. The saint ascends it. What if I say don't let up? The Slugcat doesn't know what it's talking about. What higher priority could there possibly be than you? Being your mate is the only priority that matters. You just need to make the Slugcat realize it's a mistake. Well, I'm not leaving here without a mate, and you're not leaving here without one either. You stand your ground. However, the ground doesn't help you very much, as the other Slugcat simply takes flight into the air and swiftly leaves. Make chase! Uh-oh. Creepy. We're being a creeper. You turn to chase after the Slugcat, but are interrupted as you hear the loud pang sound again. Or at least you would have heard it if the neural synapses between your brain and your ears weren't shattered in the same instant. Instead, you hear nothing, for you have ascended. Okay. Okay. Okay, alright, okay. Okay, offer a gift, so that seems to be the right way. Okay, hold up. Before you give up on me, the Slugcat looks disinterested in whatever reasoning you might be about to give. I got you a gift, look. You hand the Slugcat your egg. Maybe this offering will help win them over. To your surprise, their expression immediately changes. Where did you find that? You'd give this to me? I'll give it to you if you go out with me, Tildy. Done. I would marry you in exchange for this. Oh, yes! The Slugcat swiftly reaches for the egg. Huh? Let's not go that far yet. Do you have any idea what this is? The Slugcat takes the gift and admires it deeply. It egg. It egg. I want that as an emote now. It egg. Take this and then put it egg. I want that. Yes. This will finally solve everything. Wait, I didn't realize he was making a three face. Their fur stands up on end. Okay, honey buns, Do what you have to do. I love you, Tildy. The slug cat settles the egg on the ground and stares at it with determination. Let me take care of this. It'll all be over. Okay. And then it ruptures the egg, which is a nuke. Okay. Okay, so down is death or ascension, basically. Got it. Okay, north, east, south, or west. Also, I love how the music cuts out. Definitely not creepy at all. West? West. You travel to the west, towards a... Oh, Jesus Christ. Dropped you, Chad, I'm sorry. Towards a very overgrown section of the world. The world was once filled with many amazing things, and vegetation was... West? Oh my god. I already went west. And vegetation was one of them. By traveling to the west, you are searching towards a place that has grown wild with plants and flowers. As you make your way up a hill, you see a large, hefty slug... Oh my god, Gourmand! Who seems to have no problem maintaining their diet in this challenging world. As you watch, you notice that they seem to have the ability to generate infinite objects by regurgitating them from their stomach. You approach carefully, unsure of whether to attack or to speak to them. Gourmand, yes, the best wife/husband? I don't know. Anyway, greet them. You cautiously move forward, staying low on the ground. You approach the large slug cat slowly, unsure of how they will react. As you get close, you yell hello at them. The sudden sound of your voice startles them, and they instinctively roll up into a ball. They then begin to tumble down the hill toward you. Unsure of what to do, you duck and cover. This is highly ineffective as they land directly on top of you. You feel the air in your lungs forced out by the sheer force of their weight. Your last thought of how heavy they felt as you died from the collision. Well done. Okay. The lump of fat reacts to your presence. Okay, what about pick up a spear and throw it at them? The spear flies through the air in an arc and lands in front of the hefty slug cat. They look up at it, and then they look at you. You back up slowly, unsure of what they will do. They pick up the spear, sniff it, and then throw it at you. You try to duck, but get hit in the leg. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you would catch it, the heavy slug cat says, running towards you. What? The spear, I threw it so you would catch it. I didn't mean to hit you. You stare at them in disbelief. Hold your leg in pain. As the slug cat runs towards you, they trip over their own feet and their entire body falls on top of you. You hear a loud crunch as your vision goes black. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that either. The hefty slug cat is cut off as the egg-like object in your hands explodes, killing you both instantly. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Jesus! Alright. Okay. Okay. Pick up a rock and throw it at them. You pick up a small rock and throw it at the hefty slug cat, but it bounces off their fat exterior, completely unfazed. The hefty slug cat stares at you, narrowing their eyes. You widen your eyes and begin to sweat profusely, preparing for the hefty slug cat's retaliation. The hefty slug cat walks towards you, menacing, raises a tiny stubby arm and pokes you in the forehead. I wasn't expecting to see someone else out here. You're not from my colony, right? They ask. No, I'm looking for another slug cat to be my mate, oh whoa. Oh no. It said oh whoa, unironically. This is official content! It's not canon, but it's official content! Fucked up. Ah, so that's it. I can tell by the way you said it. It's not an easy thing for you to say. Things have been tough lately, haven't they? Tough? Nah, I'm a pro gamer. It's been so tough. I'm lonely. Nah, I'm a pro gamer. The hefty slug cat stares at you, chins wobbling. You're a pro gamer? You nod. The hefty slug cat stares at you, seemingly in thought. A pro gamer, huh? I have never heard that one before. I've heard plenty of others, but that's a new one. It's true, though. The hefty slug cat stares at you and puts a finger to their chin. I'm afraid a liar is all I see before me. Liars have been known to make the most insane of claims. Your heart rate increases. You've never been great under pressure. Lamau, a liar? Nah, check this. They call this a pro gamer move. Oh no. You throw your egg by your feet and prepare to use a gravity manipulation strat to sling yourself super far with a singularity. Perform your frame-perfect input. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I thought this was happening. You pounce to the edge. God damn. That's kind of scary, actually. You pounce to the edge of the singularity's gravity field and slide cancel backwards to the outer 5% of the shockwave's radius. Whoever 2 pixels off, however, and immediately gets sucked into the core of the singularity. Every atom in your body is jostled as you become extremely dead. Alright. How about, it's been so tough? It has? Tell me, have you been hurt at all? The hefty slug cat asks. I'm just always in danger? Ah, I can respect that. The world we live in is a harsh one, and it's rare to find someone who can put up with that kind of lifestyle. Suddenly, 3 red lizards and a giant red centipede emerge over the hill. The hefty slug cat looks at them and rage fills her eyes. See, this is exactly what I'm saying. How can I put this? The hefty slug cat says. I think you may be cursed. What? I'm not cursed, I'm just unlucky, you say. No, like, if there's such a thing as destiny, whoever was responsible for designing your fate legitimately hates you. Stupid, you say. Is it? Tell me, have you had a happy moment in your life? The hefty slug cat asks. No? Exactly, you're destined to suffer and it's only natural that you'd have difficulty finding loves. Okay, that's cool and stuff, but we're kind of surrounded. The hefty slug cat looks behind you. You follow their gaze and feel that the 3 red lizards and the giant red centipede have surrounded you. Go ahead and fight them. I'm a peace-loving slug cat. Fighting isn't really my thing, the hefty slug cat says. You sigh and turn to face the enemies behind you. The 3 lizards hiss and growl, flashing their teeth before you get a chance to do anything. You're covered by their spit while they quickly maul you to death. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, how about I'm lonely? I hear that. Things have been getting worse for us lately, haven't they? It's been tough for myself as well, the hefty slug cat says. Really? You're huge and have, like, infinity supplies. How are you lonely? You ask. Oh, bye, Woon. I can procure many things from my stomach, but love is not one of them. The hefty slug cat sighs and sits near you. You realize that the ground is wet, but you sit as well. Pat them on the back, hold their hand, or give them a hug. Give them a hug. Aww! Bye, Woon. You try to wrap your arms around the hefty slug cat's large exterior, but your arms cannot reach all the way around. The hefty slug cat laughs and says, "You're cute." You're not sure how to respond, so you laugh nervously. The hefty slug cat is just standing there laughing. You're really warm, you say, trying to think of something to say. Yeah, I suppose I am, the hefty slug cat says and begins laughing again. Neither of you know what to say, so you sit in silence for a while. What are you doing out here right now, Armen? Gathering food and supplies for my colony. You have a whole colony? Yeah, of course. We're not all loners like you. How big are we talking? I'd say about 30 or 40, give or take a few. Whoa! Out of all of them, I want to be with you. What the fuck is that? What the fucking Christ is that? What is that face? The hefty slug cat looks at you with the strangest look in their eye. Are you sure that's what you want? Yes, I've never been this sure of anything in my life. With that, the hefty slug cat smiles. Alright then, as long as you're sure about that, let's do it. You nod your head. This is the happiest moment of your life. Take their hand and go someplace private. Wait. Is this Twitch safe? Hold on. You walk with the hefty slug cat hand in hand. You're both nervous and excited. This is what you've been waiting for. Once you reach someplace private, they stop and start making a bonfire. You stare at them confused. What you doing? Weren't you inviting me for a private dinner? Of course. Oh yeah, of course, haha. You say, laughing nervously. You start coughing excessively and you stare at them worried. What should I make for us to eat? I wanted you! Oh god, okay. You take a deep breath and look into their eyes. I want you to be my mate! Ooh woo! No. Am I allowed to play this game anymore? I think this is the worst thing. Hold on, I have to send a screenshot of this to Woon. Their eyes widen. The hefty slug cat goes through a list of emotion. First is shock, then happiness, then fear, then anger. They fall back and start involuntarily spitting items from their mouth. OMG, you okay? A bomb drops out of their mouth and they fumble to try and pick it up. However, it accidentally detonates. You close your eyes from the blast and feel heat on your back. You disintegrate. Jesus Christ. No love, only explosion. Exactly. Okay, so give him a hug. You decide, I guess? Alright, they say. I'll make a feast. Whatever you want, my love. It's so poorly written. You both sit on some logs around the bonfire watching it burn. You watch as they begin to cook more food than you've ever seen. Are you sure you can eat all that, you ask? They begin laughing and nod their head. I'm a really, really big slughead. I need a lot of food. You stare at them in amazement. You've never seen a creature that large move around in such a rapid manner before. Start eating the food as it's prepared. The hefty slugcat sits down next to you and you begin eating the food they've made. You fill your stomach up faster than you have in any other cycle before. The slugcat smiles and hands you more food. Ah, no thanks, I'm already at max food pips. Nonsense, please enjoy my cooking. Don't insult the chef. You force yourself to keep eating beyond your limit. Suddenly the game crashes with an index out of range error and a HUD.food meter. Close parentheses. This is the best shitpost I've ever played. Okay. What if we hold their hand instead? You reach out their hand to hold theirs. I love this tiny fucking stick hand. It's so fucking stupid. Hold on. Hold on. I need to share this with someone. I need to send them a picture. Okay. People need to know. I'm Gourmand, the hefty slugcat says. You say before realizing you don't know your name. I forgot my name. It's okay, it'll probably come back to you eventually, Gourmand says. Cool. What you doing out here right now? Out of all of them, I want to be with you. Oh, okay, so what you doing? I have this egg? You take out the egg from your pouch and offer it to this hefty slugcat. You smile and begin grinning from ear to ear. You brought me food, they say? Yeah, you want it? You ask nervously. Yes, I want it. Give it to me. They begin heating the egg over the fire, making scrambled eggs. How did you know I love eggs? The hefty slugcat asks, beaming. You stare at them, still nervous and unsure of what to say. IDK? You watch them cook. As the egg cooks, reality itself seems to bend around the resultant food product. Time seems to warp and you watch as steam rises as if in slow motion. It's as if the salt, pepper, and heat of the fire all bend space and time to reach a primordial state of deliciousness. Jesus Christ. You stare at the hefty slugcat with bewilderment, but your mouth can't help but salivate. With a sudden primal hunger, the other slugcat greedily consumes all of the egg. Their body begins to glow and levitate, and infinite matter begins to radiate from their mouth. You shield your eyes. The light is blinding. It is as if it has consumed everything. Out of the singular point of the slugcat's mouth, subatomic particles rain. They combine into atoms and then into more complex elements of matter. Slowly, the light begins to consolidate into a dimmer afterglow. You open your eyes. A cycle has been completed. A new universe has been born. You have a lot of work to do. Accept your fate or retry. This is canonically the ending of Ringworld. No, it's not. This is a non-canon shitpost that they actually put into the Ringworld DLC, Mercy. So, at the beginning of the stream, I explained it, but basically, Ringworld is an extremely serious game that gets taken. They usually, basically, I guess. Basically, there's a secret ultra hitting character that you play through that is like extreme hard difficulty mode. That's super fucked up. But if you manage to beat it, which has only been beaten by like 2 developers, and you can unlock it using dev tools and stuff like that. I have a mod. I found that there's a mod in the Steam Workshop that just unlocks it for you at the main menu. You just press D and it loads you into it, which is great. And this is if you beat that mode, you unlock this, and it's just you're this guy who has like the hardest time of max difficulty, and they introduce new monsters specifically for him or it, and then you beat it, and then this is what you get. Anyway, so I need you to see the Gourmand section. So things have been tough lately, haven't they? I'm lonely. Give them a hug. What are you doing out here? I'm getting food supplies from my colony. Out of all of them, I want to be with you. A hefty slugcat looks at you with the strangest look in their eye. Are you sure that's what you want? Yes, I've never been sure of anything in my life. Alright, as long as you're sure about that, let's do it. This is the happiest moment of your life. Take their hand and go someplace private. You walk with this hefty slugcat, hand in hand. You're both nervous and excited. This is what you've been waiting for. Once you reach someplace private, they stop and start making a bonfire. What are you doing? Weren't you inviting me for a private dinner? What should I make for us to eat? I wanted you. I want you to be my mate. Ooh. OMG, are you okay? They start spitting involuntarily items from their mouth. A bomb drops out of their mouth and blows you up. Alright, okay. Breathe the pipe clean. Hold on. No, what, okay. Too far. Okay, so we've done down, which is the saint, and we get forcibly ascended or eaten by a lizard. West, which is the gourmand, and I guess we create a new universe. Or explode. Now, or get crushed. Now let's go south. To the south, you approach a land of waste and ruins. The scattered byproducts of bygone eras lie strewn across the landscape in mounds that resemble artificial hills and mountains. You proceed further. Oh no, it's Artificer, I think. I need a sip of water for this. Suddenly in the distance, you see a crimson-colored slugcat. She is aggressive and seems to have the ability to create explosions from her body and propel herself with the shockwaves. She is a mother slugcat who is grieving the loss of her children. Regardless, she is your only hope of continuing your lineage. You must choose to approach her carefully, or else she'll flee due to her being terrified and grief-stricken. Sneak up on her or throw the egg at her. So the egg, in this case, that I'm carrying around is actually a singularity bomb. This character starts with an egg that can kill anything in one hit, but you only get one of it at the beginning of each cycle. Let's sneak up on her. You remain silent and hidden among the tall blades of grass. Slowly approaching the mother slugcat. Your body is shaking nervously and your eye is twitching. Your efforts of remaining unseen are in vain. The mother slugcat looks directly at you. You feel your heart pounding as she stares into your eyes. She lets out a loud hiss, jumping backwards in an exaggerated fashion. She is scared of you, just as you are of her. It seems you share a tragic bond. Both of you are lonely individuals. Keep moving towards her, blush at her, or hand her a rock. Hand her a rock? You pick up a rock and hand it to the mother slugcat. She holds it in her hand and stares at it, but doesn't seem to be pleased. She places it into her mouth, coating it with an explosive substance. She spits it out, having turned the rock into explosive. She holds it in her paws and seems to admire it, and throws it at you. It explodes upon impact with you, causing you to fall backwards. You are dazed and confused as the world spins around you. You struggle to breathe as the world fades to black. Okay. Let's throw the egg at her. You fling the explosive egg at her in an attempt to subdue her. The egg shatters when it hits the ground, instantly beginning to generate a space-time singularity. The other slugcat creates her own explosion, parrying the egg back towards you. You try to run away, but the shockwave of the explosion slams into you, hurting you severely. You lie on the floor dying as the other slugcat looks at you with pity. He utters a few last words. I am sorry, but you should have known better to mess with a mother slugcat on the hunt. Okay, let's try that again. So, okay, sneak up on her. Keep moving towards her. You can continue moving cautiously, approaching... Wow, okay, she's murderous. Approaching the mother slugcat in a slow pace. It isn't working. She remains frightened of you. You try to think of how to calm her, but it seems your efforts are in vain. She grabs the spear lying on the ground next to her, and you watch as she aims it directly at you. Please, don't hurt me, BB, you find yourself saying. Your spear releases, flying straight towards you. You attempt to dodge, but to no avail. It pierces straight through you and you fall to the ground. You have been killed by the mother slugcat. Okay. So, clearly, sneak up on her and blush at her. The fuck is that face? It's fucked up. You giggle at her exaggerated jump and blush, and she stares at you angrily. She begins heading away from you, and despair wells up inside you. It's your last chance, and you have to take it now. I know what you really need. Oh, God. You say this, and she looks at you with curiosity. What could you possibly know about me, she asks. You're lonely. She looks away sadly, and her body begins shaking. She stumbles backwards and falls over onto the ground. With a gasp, she says, you understand me perfectly. She begins crying. Aww. Poor Artificer. She begins crying loudly, and you sit by her. You stroke her face with your long, slimy fingers, and she stops crying. You need children, or you need egg? Wait. What the fuck kind of follow-up is that? Okay, I need this out of context. Hold on. I need this part. I need that, like, dialogue out of context. This is extreme Riz. This is the Rizzler. Okay, so what if I say you need children? She looks at you in confusion as you explain yourself. We could populate this world, make new children. She growls angrily and begins to cry again. I had children. She looks at you angrily and spits in your face. They can't be replaced. She disappears, leaving behind a dust cloud. Oh? You weep as she leaves, and then you pack your things and leave as well. Return to your shelter. The rain is starting to come, and you spend so much time talking that you forgot to eat. You lay down and accept your fate. Oh my god. Okay. Sneak up, blush at her. I know what you really need. You need egg. What the f- Okay, you take out the egg you've been carrying around and give it to her. She accepts it and her eyes brighten up. With a smile on her face and the egg in her hand, she sits down. He places it in her mouth and coats it with a transformative bacteria. Okay, she spits it back out and places it on the ground. The egg begins to glow in a bright light. She steps back and stares at it, and the egg begins to transform. Figures emerge from the light. What did you just do? What the fuck? Mother, we are reborn. We have been reintroduced to the existence. We are a family now. Ellipses? The new creatures look like the mother Slugcat, and she is happy. What is up with the eyes, dude? That's fucked up. I hate that. She hugs the figures and they embrace her back. You feel like you have finally done something right, and you have. Goodbye loneliness. Hello sadness. Hello family. Walk into the light and embrace them. You walk towards the figures emerging from the light, and they embrace you. Their slimy bodies feel warm to the touch, and you feel tears escape your eyes. You've never felt so loved in your life. You enter the light as a family. Jesus Christ, okay? Okay, so, alright. What if you say, you're cute, heart? You let out the words and the truth that you couldn't hold back. The mother Slugcat turns her head and begins walking towards you with a curious expression in her face. She rubs her head with her paw, and you can feel your heart pounding in your chest. She hugs you with one of her claws, and you hug back. You don't need to be alone, baby. She softly smiles at— Wow! Holy shit, there is! She softly smiles and gives you a kiss on the cheek. You take her paw in your hand and look into her eyes. Behind her, the sun bursts through the clouds, casting an array of beautiful colors in the landscape. The rain stops falling and the rainbow forms overhead. Regurgitate a pearl in your stomach. You pull the large, round pearl from your stomach and offer it to her. Immediately, 100 scavengers emerge at the side of the pearl with raised spears. Okay, yeah, this is true. This is 100% Rain World gameplay. You back away and the mother Slugcat hisses and spits at them. The scavengers growl in anger and begin charging at you both. The two of you are outnumbered, but you have each other, and that's all you need. You both stand ready to fight. You and the mother Slugcat fight valiantly against a vicious horde of scavengers, but you are ultimately overcome. You sacrifice yourself, taking several of the scavengers with you. She escapes without so much as a scratch, leaving you to die a warrior's death. Jesus Christ. Okay. Blush at her. Wait. She stops walking, her back still facing you. Your voice trembles as you speak out to her again, tears running down your face. She turns around to face you once more. It seems you have nothing to lose, so you try one last thing to convince her. Please, go out with me? She stares at you and then begins laughing. You feel mentally crushed by her laugh. You're pitiful, she says. I'm going to end you. The mother Slugcat suddenly pounces you. It's quick and vicious. It's all over before you have time to react. And that needs to be an emote. Holy shit. Okay, so hold on. Was there another option there? Blush at her. You're cute. Okay. No, okay, that's it. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's too much. East. You travel to the east, to a large expanse of water littered with small islands, and outcroppings of industrial waste and the skeletons of civilizations long forgotten. When you arrive at this water's edge, you search around for a little while, and then you find a small cave you think will make a suitable home for you. Enter. Oh, is this... okay. You step into the entrance and make yourself comfortable. However, you begin to hear some noise. It sounds like someone is moving around and making sounds, but you cannot make out what it is because the noise is coming from further inside the cave. You are uneasy and unsure of what to do. Call out to them. Oh no. I didn't think Rivulet would be like this. Oh god. A creature suddenly springs out at an alarming speed. It's another Slugcat like you, except blue-colored with some kind of strange aquatic gills on their face. They jump up and down in excitement upon seeing you. It's another Slugcat! It's another Slugcat! It says, clearly an energetic one. It continues speaking excitedly. Hooah! Another Slugcat! Did you come here to scavenge materials too? I'm scavenging for love, heart. Without listening to your response, the gill slughead jumps up on top of you. Wow, you smell so good. You are so good. Whoa, calm down. You're being obnoxious, you reply. It's not that you have anything against it per se, but this one seems to be incredibly excited about you, and that makes you uncomfortable. Are you afraid of me? The blue creature asks. Psh, no way you're nothing. Yeah, a little. Psh, no way you're nothing. The gill slughead giggles and then suddenly jumps down into a small puddle of water and disappears. The cave becomes very quiet after that. You're wondering if they're coming back or maybe they didn't like your answer. Chase after them. You have to jump down into the puddle too and find out where they went. You slip down into the frigid water and begin to gasp as the cold water rapidly seeps through your thick skin. You try to look around in the water, but you can't see the other slughead anywhere. You flail your arms about and try to tread water, but it is no use. You're disoriented and lose track of the way back out. It is only a few seconds later before you pass out. Okay, call out to them. Yeah. What if we wait? After only a few minutes of waiting, you feel and hear an ominous rumbling. The slugcat springs back out of the puddle excitedly, a huge smile on their face. They are trailed by monstrous mechanical beasts larger than you've ever seen. You're not smiling, you are scared. Roll out of the way. You try to move. The beast is practically as large as the entire interior of the cave. Its mechanical jaw crushes around you like a prison. The other slugcat slips out swiftly with a giggle, while the jaws clamp shut and shatter every bone in your body. Jesus Christ! Okay. Are you afraid of me? Yeah, a little. Slugcat suddenly leans forward and whispers in your ear. That isn't fear. That's respect. I like a slug with some fear in their eyes. I like a challenge. You have a challenge for me, don't you? Yeah. You still do not know what to make of the slugcat. Its body is blue and slimy, and you do not feel particularly well about it. You would prefer to have a less hyperactive friend. You notice that it's watching you very carefully, as if it's waiting for a chance to pounce on you. You cannot help but feel it is a little too friendly, and you're not quite sure why. Perhaps it's just the effect of this creature's natural exuberance, and you're overthinking it. Break the silence. I should probably... So anyway, if you're looking to date me, you need to meet my mother first. What? Sorry, it's a requirement. Do you want to go see her now? No, I really gotta be going now. The slugcat looks at you quizzically. You gotta be going now. To go see my mother? No. Yay, I'm so glad, let's go! They pounce on your back, flip over your shoulders, and then grasp your hand firmly. Before you can react, you're being swiftly dragged out of the cave by them. Yo, dude, wait! You're rapidly escorted along the surface of the water towards a towering monolith of a structure in the distance. The slugcat does not let up their energy as they take you inside the structure, and you quickly weave through a maze of interior passages. Your mother lives here? Yeah, she's right in this next room. You emerge into a large, open, metallic chamber, the floors of which are soaked with pools of water. A mechanical device floats around in the chamber, gleaming with floating lights. You don't understand. Huh? I like 2011 Chronically Online Freshman High School Girl Slugcat. Yeah, me too. Huh? Where your mom at? What do you mean? She's right there. The slugcat excitedly points towards the floating device and randomly does a backflip. What do you mean? You question everything. Was this a trap? Is this even a viable partner? There's no doubt in your mind that the slugcat must be a construct, a programmed puppet controlled by your mother's voice. She's not truly alive in any way you can tell. This is simply the next generation of a very old tradition, using a new form of technology as a tool. I'm looking for a soulmate? Honesty is the best policy. You tell a machine that you're here to find your soulmate. Your partner's mother looks at you with new eyes. You creatures and your romantic ideals. How sweet. A soulmate is someone who will help you find your path in life, be it good or bad. Am I right so far? Yeah, I think so. I'm glad you were brought here to find someone special, someone who will love and cherish you forever. It's important to find someone to share your life with. To find someone who will accept you for who you are and will love you unconditionally. Yo, lol, that is exactly what I was gonna say. Smile at the kind machine lady. Okay, so this is looks to the moon. Suddenly, your stomach starts to rumble. Okay, forget all of that, you poor thing. You must be starving. Your partner's mother orbits around you with concern. I can't believe my child didn't feed you before coming here. They have no manners. You try to track her position as the robotic arm spirals around frantically. They're trying to date you and you don't, and yet don't even know how to take care of you. For shame, Tildy. Nah, it's cool. I'm used to starving, you shrugged. You shrug. Do you have any food, though? What the fuck? All we have at the moment are these marshmallows that Ruffles gathered last time they were out. You recoil at the food item. It's not one you're familiar with, and you're not sure what to make of it. You can have some. We have plenty. Take the marshmallow. You stick the marshmallow in your mouth and it is immediately not what you're expecting. While it is soft and chewy like a good slime mold would be, it has an added layer of awful spice. It's actually so gross your entire mouth is on fire. As you swallow, you feel as if acid is running through your insides. You fall to the ground in pain. What did you just eat? The world around you goes blurry as the fire rages inside. This will be your final meal. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Call out to them. Yeah, sure, I guess. Yay, it's been so long since we had a visitor. They suddenly run circles around you and grasp your hand firmly. Come on, let's go. Before you know it, you're being swiftly dragged out of the cave by them. Whoa! Okay. Your mother lives here. What do you mean? Can you understand me? The device floats over close to you. Of course I can understand you, little one. I comprise a vast network of intelligence. You feel dumb. Of course they can understand you. Why would they bring you to meet their mother if they couldn't understand? This is bad. You wanted to make a good first impression. You're already messing this up. You weren't ready to meet their parents. Why must these things always be so stressful? Haha, yeah, of course, I knew that. I was just kidding. Start to panic. There's no way this advanced machine isn't already judging your intelligence. You're blowing this. How embarrassing. You need to find a way out. You turn to make a dash for the room's exit. Hey, wait, where are you going? The other slug cat cries out behind you. Just keep running. You hop through the tunnel and run as fast as you can. This is the worst day of your life. How can you have made such a fool of yourself? You're running and running. Don't ever look back. Oh my god. Okay. So, nice to meet you. The device floats over to you. Oh, how sweet. Nice to meet you too, Tildy. I'm gonna just say Tildy. I'm not gonna even try that. I don't want this to be clipped out of context. It looks towards the other slug cat. Is this your new friend? I always enjoy having more company. Their mom seems very polite. You feel a little more comfortable. Yeah, I think we're dating now or something. How adorable. A new member of the family. What's your name? I don't have a name. What? How can you not have a name? Their mom seems astonished. It's fine, Mom. Don't be weird about it. The other slug cat interjects. No, we need to give them a nickname. How about Sophantheal? Sophantheal? What? Mom, what kind of name is that? That sounds dumb. Okay, fine. What about Gorbo? Mom, you're like the worst at coming up with names? Shh, Ruffles, I'm trying to think here. I told you not to call me that. It's okay, let's just get back on track. Suddenly your stomach starts to rumble. Okay. You have any food, though? Offer your egg? You would like me to read this? It's a bit dusty, but I will do my best. Hold on. Your mother begins to explain the properties of the egg to you in excruciating detail. What? No, don't explain it. Make food with it. Oh, of course. It's been a while since I've cooked apart from real... Wait, hold on. What? Isn't that an explosive? The machine trolls around through the air excitedly. With this egg, we can make a classic yet somewhat modern slug cake. You need more than an egg for that, you say as you ponder the Orbulus egg. I can improvise. I'll have you know that I'm a very capable cook. Okay, good luck, Mom. She suddenly pauses in the air with the egg. Wait a second, this egg? Yeah, it's an egg. This egg is just the right amount of portable. Yeah, eggs tend to be that way. This recipe would be just the right technical implementation. Implement this food into my mouth! Jesus. Could this be the solution? Solution to my hunger, yes. She suddenly cracks the egg in half. A forceful suction begins that pulls the machine and all of the floating lights into it. As they collect into a central point, it's as if all of their lights begin to combine to create an increasingly blinding glow. The suction only grows stronger, pulling the water, rocks, and surrounding metal into it. You and your partner are caught up in this and get assimilated as well. What the fuck? In this white void, everything is combined. Your memories remain, but so too have you acquired the memories of your partner and family. Have you found your soulmate, or have you become your soulmate? It seems like one and the same. A perfect, undeniable, it's one and the same, but whatever. A perfect, undeniable, shared understanding of each other. A soul combined in unison. This was the state of being you were searching for. You were sure of it. Okay, that seems like the best ending so far. Okay, so hold on. So, looking for souls. What if we eat the glowy food instead? Nah, I'm good. I'll just take one of these. You jump up and grab one of the glowy food items floating in the air. Almost immediately as you touch it, your partner's mother lets out a guttural screech, piercing your eardrums. You don't know what's happening. You turn quickly to look back to the other slug cat in confusion, but they appear to be screaming as well. Did I do something wrong? Stop hurting my mom! The other slug cat skips across the surface of the water pool at a speed that should not be physically possible. Before you know it, their hands are around your throat. They push you down into the water and hold you there. Jesus Christ! You struggle to get free, but there's no hope. The glow of the floating food items twinkle above the surface of the water looking like stars. It's a beautiful final vision to end your journey on. Jesus Christ, okay. So Ruffles is a little psycho. Little yandere, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I think that's the... Okay, so this is the final path. You trek to the north, towards a land of towering structures that pierce the heavens. You traverse the rocky, hilly fields as you avoid the large predators that roam this area. It is here where you hope to find a mate, if they even exist in this strange place. You spot a strange slug cat climbing one of the towers, unlike any you've seen before. It has no mouth with which to speak or eat with, and it is able to generate spiky, bone-like protrusions from its tail. Okay, so this is Spearmaster. It does not react when it notices you, giving you a good view of it. Fascinating. You approach it to see if it is your Hold on. To see if it is your compatible either as a mate or as a food source. Okay. Minor. That shook me up. Minor grammar. No? What if you say no? You decide to wait and watch it some more, as you're not too sure what to make of the creature. It simply sits there and continues to generate more and more spikes out of its tail, building an arsenal of weaponry. You must be preparing for a big hunt. A true survivor, you can't help but be impressed. Grab some spears to assist it in the hunt. This slugcat could be your hunting buddy. You go to grab a spear off the ground, but as soon as your hand touches it, the slugcat finally reacts to your presence. They unload their arsenal on you, raining down spears at lightning speed. You can't dodge them all and quickly succumb to your injuries. Alright. Fair enough. Okay, so let's approach it. You approach the strange slugcat cautiously, watching it as it climbs to the top of the tower. You're not sure what it is doing, but you hope that it is another slugcat. Maybe you could have a conversation or whatever slugcats do. Yeah, I wouldn't know. You call out to it, but it doesn't react. Perhaps it is deaf or cannot hear you. You begin to wave your hands in an effort to get its attention. Throw a rock at it. Oh, this is a good idea. The rock hits their head, and they stare back at you with annoyance. Can't you tell I'm trying to ignore you? I've already had to suffer through being the protagonist of the first more slugcats dating sim. Wait, what? Oh, now I gotta play that. Please don't drag me into this again. You don't really follow the conversation and only stare back in confusion. What? The other slugcat rubs their fingers into their forehead in frustration. Who even decided to make another one of these? All this time people have been waiting for more slugcats to release. What will they think when they learned that 3.5 years of the entire development time was spent solely in developing this dating sim? Look, just come over here and kiss me already and let's get this over with. Kiss you, but you don't have a mouth. I used to have a mouth, back in the first More Slugcats version. I used to be able to swallow and regurgitate spears. Isn't that romantic? You blush? Yeah, that certainly is something. Tilde. But now look at how they nerfed me. Unbelievable. The Spearmaster abruptly stabs a spear deep into the wall with a tremendous amount of force. It is a bit terrifying. How are you even talking to me right now? What? Oh, I don't need a mouth for that. I vocalize out of my tail. Okay, you stare at the holes in their tail, both fascinated and repulsed by the questionable biology. Sharing their frustration? I kinda get what it feels like to be nerfed, TBH. You pat Spearmaster on the shoulder. I gotta eat so much food to hibernate. It's just dumb. They even removed me from arena mode. What the heck? So this is Nightcat? Wait, so this is actually Nightcat? Okay. Yeah, I guess you have it rough as well. These developers hate us. Spearmaster looks at you with deep understanding. Honestly, I heard a rumor that they were going to remove me from the game entirely. Absolutely sadistic. Give Spearmaster a hug. It's okay, we slugcats need to stick together. I love you, baby. Heart. You wipe the tears out of Spearmaster's eyes. Thank you. I needed to hear that, Spearmaster says. But speaking of nerfed, I'm hungry and needed to find nutrients to siphon with the spears. Spearmaster generates a fresh spear out of their tail and looks at it with admiration. What about me? You need food too? No, I mean, you can siphon my nutrients with your spears. What? It's okay? Wait, hold on. You want me to stab you? You'll die. Please? My god. Man, whatever, I don't have time for this. The rain's gonna come soon. Spearmaster takes the spear and chucks it at your torso. It's not a pleasant experience, and you quickly lose consciousness. Your nutrients leave your body. Okay. Okay. What if we approach the tail? Lean your mouth towards their tail and they immediately jump back. Ew, what do you think you're trying to do? You continue after them until backed onto the edge of the platform. Go for the kill. As you approach, sharp needles suddenly erupt out of every hole in their tail, piercing through your body in multiple places. You die pretty much immediately. Okay, I'll hydrate. Thank you, Solace. Clearly, Spearmaster has made me too thirsty. Okay. Yeah, throw a rock at it, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, sharing their frustration, give him a hug. I got eggs on the house. You pull out your trusty egg that you carry with you all the time. Spearmaster looks over it curiously. It has a hard shell, so I'm not sure how effective my spears would be at siphoning from it. But I suppose it's worth a shot. You place the egg on the ground and line it up neatly for a clean throw from one of Spearmaster's spears. They take an aim and throw a direct hit into the egg. It immediately distorts the space around it like a miniature black hole. Shield your eyes. It's bright, extremely bright, but only for a moment. With all its might, Spearmaster's spear sucks the singularity into it, absorbing it as a nutrient. The distortion of space subsides, but Spearmaster's spear and attached umbilical begin to glow with a blinding light. What is this? I can't absorb it all! Reach your hand out to rescue Spearmaster. Okay. Spearmaster struggles for a moment before their body collapses in on itself, into a single point of matter smaller than your eye can even perceive. But with it, all other surrounding matter begins to be absorbed into the point as well, in a runaway cascading collapse. You try to run, but you begin to be absorbed into the point almost as fast as you can try to react. Before you know it, your body is spaghettified, and your surroundings go black, yet somehow you're still conscious. Observe your surroundings. Oh no. Within the expanse of blackness, you see an unfamiliar silhouette. Mechanical noises whiz, as it slowly pivots its way towards your location. Little creature, you are my first visitor, but hopefully not the last. I expected I would be visited by one of my own, but I suppose a dim-witted creature like you will suffice. This is pretty unlore, my man. Shh, there is much work to be done, and I could use a helper. This is just the beginning. You shrug. There is not much else to do in this void, and you don't feel like wasting your brain cells trying to reason around a dating sim story arc. You get to work. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, okay, so what if... Let's go search for food. You and Spearmaster climb to the roof of the tower and search for food. You overlook the canopies of structures out into the distance. The view is industrial, but oddly beautiful. You lean your head against Spearmaster's shoulder. This is nice, Art. A noise fires from the sky and a large harpoon immediately skewers Spearmaster's chest cavity. Their corpse is hoisted up into the air by a spring. Oh my god, it's a vulture. Hey, I'm the Vulture King and this is our territory. Get lost, buddy. You just killed my boyfriend. You got a problem with that? Our boss here does what he wants. We rule this canopy. I'll get my revenge. Raising your voice, eh? We'll teach you a lesson you soon won't forget. You won't forget the wrath of the Vulture King. Grab a spear off the ground. Before you get a chance to react, red balls of spit fly through the air and begin pelting the vultures. They fly backwards, looking shocked. You vultures think you rule this canopy. Now when I'm around, I'll rip your wings right off your body. The red lizard makes quick chase, and the three vultures decide to make an escape. Threaten the red lizard with your spear. Whoa, wait, that's not necessary. I'm not here to eat you. I'm used to dealing with red lizards. Don't think you can pull anything on me, foul beast. No, I just want to introduce you to my friend. They're kind of shy, but they've been eyeing you from distance. What? Okay. Sure, I guess? The red lizard runs off to get their friend like a good wingman. What is even happening right now? Hello, it's nice to meet you. Hey, what's up? I just think you're, like, pretty cute. Oh, thanks. So, do you come here often? Oh yeah, this is like my hangout spot. Oh cool, that's pretty neat. Haha, yeah, oh my gosh. Are you okay? Oh, I'm just so nervous. It's fine, deep breaths. I'm pretty chill, you don't need to be nervous. Oh wow, that's so understanding of you. I love you. What? I mean, wait, no, I can't say that. It's too early, right? No, I always mess this up. Pat the lizard on the head. Aw, I like this. Wait. Before you get a chance to reach your hand out, a tentacle snaps the back of the lizard and pulls him off the edge of the tower. You hear a faint slurping noise before more tentacles emerge over the edge. Oh, fuck. Panic. The situation's gotten out of control. Too much is happening at once. You grab your head as the mass of tentacles moves towards you. Glue, glue, glue. Whoa, ew, that's not an appropriate thing to say. This is a family-friendly dating sim. You need to watch your mouth. That's... I'm fucking dead. You can date the daddy long legs. You can date the daddy long legs. Throw your spear at the creature. It has little effect, and the creature quickly ensnares you in its tentacles. You're dragged into its rotten maw where your body is dissolved away. I think that's everything. So there's no good ending, huh? So I think that's okay. So I think we decided what it was. Oh no, not you. Sneak up on her. Blush at her. Okay, we brought Artificer's children back, and we have accepted her fate. We dated Artificer. I don't think that I think that's all of that. Jesus Christ, that was the best shitpost I've ever seen. Fucking hell. Alright, what time is it? Is that... Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's the Rain World dating sim that you can get at the end. So hold on, is it still... Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's every ending there. So yeah, so if you want to play that, just have RainWorld and the Slughead expansion, and then if you get this mod RainWorld SCDS, you can just press D at the start and it'll just boot it up. That is the actual one. That is part of the mod. Normally you have to beat every single Slugcat before you unlock it, but that is. I wish there were more Slugcats to. I wish the Monk made an appearance, honestly. I'm surprised Monk and Survivor and all of that. Okay. All right. So, how much time do we got here? Okay. So I do have a bit of time still here. I've got. Oh, my dog. Hold on. Let me start a frame roll. So, the original plan was to play some of Hooked on You, which is Dead by Daylight dating sim, since I wanted this to be like a dating sim day. But we could do some more RainWorld instead. There'd be about a half hour of that. So, thing about starting that is that I'm starting a game right before I know I'm not going to be able to continue it, because tomorrow is Baldur's Gate release day, and I'm going to be live for like 12 hours probably, or at least I'm kind of like planning to be. So I could do that. Or it could just be that this could just be the Slugcats stream. Hydrate. I've hydrated. Oh, Oxymoron, you completely missed the Slugcat part, the dating sim, dude. What more do you have to do in Slug? Well, in RainWorld, I've got to continue my Gourmand playthrough. Like, I haven't beat it. I just have the dating sim because Gamey sent it to me. But I've got some. Actually, Gourmand is nearly done. Basically, we're basically at the point where we can finish it. Maybe even in a half hour. And then I've got. I do want to try my hand at Hunter. I think I've practiced a little bit enough with Hunter so that I can actually get kind of far into it. But yeah, and then I need to unlock the rest of these Slugcats. So Gourmand is honestly like we're on a downward path from this point. It's kind of we've reached the climax and we're just gotta go back to Ascend, which is gonna be super easy, honestly. Either way, I'm only going to be live for at most like a half hour because I still got to put together a map for D&D tonight in like an hour and a half. So it's either Dead by Daylight dating sim or actual RainWorld gameplay. Or actually, I mean, Oxymoron. You can. Oh, hold on. I actually just disabled that mod, didn't I? I'm a moron. If I re-enable it. Yeah, I can just show you real quickly what it looks like. So on one hand, date Ghost Girl. On the other hand, actual game. So what do you think, chat? If anyone has a strong opinion. I just feel like half an hour of Gourmand is going to be just kind of me tumbling down. So, Oxymoron, so this is what the dating sim's like. It's extreme shitpost in every way possible. In case anyone missed it, giant lizard. Buff giant lizard. Buff giant lizard. Yeah, and 80% of the endings are me dying horribly. Yeah, so that's what it's like. It's an extreme shitpost in every way possible. Yeah. Actually, want to look at some more of the background say unlocked. Oh, okay. Oh wow, there's more than one page. All right, wild. Anyway, okay. If I don't have any recommendations, I think we'll just. Man, I kind of feel bad about starting the Dead by Daylight dating sim, but on the other hand, I did say I was going to do that, so let's see if we can get through. Let's see if we can get through one path on Dead by Daylight dating sim, huh? Let's do that. Something light before I do like a 12-hour serious stream of Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. All right, let's do it. So I actually haven't tried it out at all, so bear with me for a moment here. Where is it? Hooked on You. Here we go. What class are you going to go? I need to look at the classes again. I think it's going to be Paladin, though, because I think that's one of the classes that's missing. Yeah, Woon says that they want to join. I'd like for them to join, but my thing is, I'm not sure if that they can withstand going for like 12 hours. And that's fine, but I'd rather just like I want to play it. Yeah, my internet was on and off for a while there, Oxymoron, but it's been a lot more stable this last like since the weekend, basically. Oh, I don't know I have no idea what one's gonna go. Probably okay, hold on. Why aren't you come on. Why aren't you recognizing that I have a different game open now? Hold on. This might need a scene change. Okay, what if I do this? I don't know. The 5e isn't super DPS necessary, or like you can play any classes and come out okay, and especially like a party-based game like Baldur's Gate, you're gonna have a lot of options for that. What's the thing about Paladin? Me playing Paladin is that you can really play Paladin at any of the 3 roles kind of effectively. It's not as good as like a straight up like life cleric if you want to go healing, or like a rogue if you want to go single target damage or something like that. But it is a nice role filler. So it's like, oh, you need a little bit of healing. Like here's that's why I like playing paladins, because I can kind of role fill a lot better to whatever a party needs. But my guess is they'll probably go something like wizard or druid. That's my guess, but we'll see. I have not looked at anything about this gate. I'm running completely blind. Okay, right. I need to change the stream info real quick. Okay. So let's change the category to hooked. A little bit for okay. So yeah. So for people who, oh my god, I have already signed on. I'm already down for this. So Hooked on You is like another kind of joke dating sim. Okay, all right, we know who our target is. Excellent, amazing. 0 notes. Hooked on You is based on Dead by Daylight, which I'm sure most people have kind of heard about. But basically, romance killers, I guess, is the point. Anyway, let's fucking get this bread. Yeah. Is there no music here? Or is it very quiet? Oh, it's extremely quiet. Hold on. I don't know if you all can hear that. I haven't messed with these settings at all. Wow, that's really quiet for base settings. Okay. Oh, text size. Okay. Let me know if that's... I want a romance huntress? I want a romance huntress? No, it's too late. Let's go with Uva. Before summer ends, everyone, we have to date someone. Oh god. People always say, "Oh, I want a mommy to break me," and then they get actually their ribs broken by mommy and they die. And then it's like, oh, you didn't actually want to get. Oh God. Okay, this is a great start already. Hi. Hello. Hello, hero.
Detonation executed!
Oh, thank you. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls in your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. I hope you didn't miss the you weren't here for the Slugcat dating sim because we set up. It was okay. Great. Spare, I can't swim. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Ellipses. Classic. Okay, so that's how you know that this is made by someone who knows the medium. Because every VN, every dating sim I've ever played, every visual novel I've ever played, the overuse of ellipses is the most fucking... I swear to God, it is constantly used. Every single, every paragraph has to have an ellipsis in it, otherwise it's not a real VN. Anyway, sorry, minor rant. Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Uba, may I continue? Please, go on. Okay, then. As I was... Ellipses. As I was saying... You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh, God. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Why do I have worms? Okay. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? Oh, okay. However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, dig up that face! Run? You turn away from this wretched sight and begin to run, but the beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you, your footsteps erased by soft blue waves. You turn inland. Considering your lack of options, you've got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods behind you. There's nothing inviting about that shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun, take charge of your own experience. Well, that was sure weird, that voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Oh shit. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand right there next to you. Is that a Wilson reference with the hand? You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. No. Yes! Two different kinds of people. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, this is the whole cast. Okay. Wife. God damn, they're fucking hunked up, though. They're fucking huge! Dude! Okay. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you. Word choice. Via your eyes. Jesus Christ. Ketchup fingers. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed. Let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the pole and back out at these monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. Jesus Christ. Where did I go wrong in my life? When I was 14 and headed into high school, or when was I, like, however old I was, and I headed into high school, because they asked me, what did you want to be when you grew up, Uva? I never expected this to be in my fucking lineup. I never considered streaming the horniest game about Dead by Daylight, about literal killers, to be... Anyway, okay, sorry. Just had a minor existential crisis. It's okay, I'll be fine. What do you do? Toss it back. Pick it back. Say no things. Say nothing. Do nothing. Toss it back is probably Huntress. Kick it back. Maybe Trapper? Say no thanks, or say nothing and do nothing. Professional VN player. I'm gonna say nothing, do nothing. Ellipses. You stand, frozen in complete silence. Can I be honest with you? It's kind of a weird move. It's as if you truly don't care. Okay, that might be a little too... Hold on. I feel like it's drowning out my voice a little bit. Hold on, let me turn that down. Oh no, I missed dialogue. Shit. Okay. It's as if you truly don't care that someone asks you politely. You're doing you, despite how much of a weirdo or just a jerk it might make you look like. Clearly, you don't even care. Is this some kind of display of confidence? Confusion? Sheer awkwardness? You feel judged, but you're not sure how. Miss Girl with the sun head is giving pure sister vibe. Spirit cuts the silence with a giggle that she quickly swallows when she sees that it caught your attention. Huntress jogs over to collect... I think we're on the spirit route already! Fuck yeah! Yes! Huntress jogs over to collect the ball from the ground next to you before heading back to the volleyball court with everyone else. Except for Spirit. She's really staring you down, her expression hardening as you watch her. The longer you hold her gaze, the more angry she seems to become before turning with a huff and floating off to join the others. Yes! Yes! Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. She's kind of giving yokai. I think, yes, I think you're correct. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Uba. You were made for this. Wait a fucking minute! Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, it's sure all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you just had to head over and see what happens next. Oh boy. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit! And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best you just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract away from my total domination? That was Wraith. That sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care what this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least, not yet. Where'd you get the axe from? Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Yuba, you might want to, say something? Actually, never mind, there'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Uh-oh. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? I need to download this. I'm just giving tomboy mommy vibes. How can you be a tomboy and a mommy, Solace? I feel like those cancel each other out somewhat. Yeah, let's say average. Pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. You can be both like a cool mom. Oh Jesus, I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility, flight, or super strength? Let's go with flight. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? Math, history, or skipping class? Fucking math? Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Dog, cat, or mustelid? Mustelid is an otter. Why would I say mustelid? Dog, cat? Fucking cat? Definitely a cat. Ellipses. What? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl, I have to have some specific love of all things cats? And more specifically, black cats? Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyway. What's your favorite color? Blue, blood red, 3-day-old corpse? Blue? Blue is actually... Well, of those, blue is my most favorite color of those. Green is my favorite color, but blue is second. Blue. Blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy. What's your dream job? Astronaut, nightclub promoter, or not working at all? I mean, of those three options... if we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from a society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some sort of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Fuck me. Alright, this is actually pretty good writing. Best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla, chocolate, or horseflesh? What the fuck? I mean... Can't download it. It's on Steam. It's like $10, I think, or something like that. Let me double check for you real quick. On the store page. It's $10. Yes, Hooked on You. Dead by Daylight Dating Sim. That's the one. Best flavor ice cream. Well, fucking chocolate, I guess. Chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. Okay. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. Fuck. Correct. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor I ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on the island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Jesus Christ, this is really off the rails. Oh no! Mint chip? Best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Jesus Christ. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress, don't let those bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. She might be the most realistic GF. I think you're kind of right. Also, most realistic goth girl ever depicted in a fucking game, honestly. Also kind of based, so yeah, best girl so far. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, don't want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's go do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun. And happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. Okay, he's kind of base too, actually. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Lounge, 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 lounge. I don't know which one is which. This is like the cabana. Okay, so this is a volleyball game. This looks like the lounge, right? I guess this is like the beach or the pool, and this is the... Wait. Which one's the yacht? No, this is the yacht. Okay, that's the yacht. Yeah. So wait. Lounge? This is the lounge, and this, I guess, is the pool. Okay, lounge. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. Okay, best girl. Best girl. Best girl. I mean, what kind of fool? What kind of monster? What kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules! I won't do it any longer! Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Hold on! For just one moment! This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. And they're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Huge dramatic musical flourish. That wasn't dramatic. None of the others survived... survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we should heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please, follow us. Hey, narrator? Yes? Something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just sort of mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that. Yeah, yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. No, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. I wouldn't agree with them. Not like that on an island. So, what'll it be? Yeah, let's go to the lounge. Finally, freedom from the preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes on a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea of volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so no one believed me I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. And I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island. But turns out that I'm not the first to toss out those kinds of threats around on this island. So, thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Minor spelling mistake. Minor spelling mistake. Blast this place back to the second calamity. Please, just make it quick! Ellipses. Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams. Ah! Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So what'll you be having? Vodka soda, sangria, scotch, rocks, virgin daiquiri. I don't know. What kind of soda? That sounds good. Hold on. That's a good question. Let's do a virgin daiquiri. didn't come here to party. I'm just trying to make the best of a very strange situation. I don't know. How about a daiquiri? I know how to make that. Let's get the liquor. I'll have mine virgin. Trapper snickers at your choice of words. Sure you will, kid. Don't mind him. We don't need to soak ourselves in booze just to please someone else's expectations. If you ask me, there's enough spirits here already. Besides, alcohol just numbs you to the painful reality of the world. I choose to face them head on. Aw, she's cool. You'd never do something like, I don't know, hide from it all behind the world's largest hat or anything. Please allow me to ignore any fashion advice from the man wearing a doll's face as a mask. Not a doll's face, jerk. Since we've fulfilled your requests, it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time. I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of fall-enthusiastic community-building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind. I hate it. This sucks, but it could be fine, or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. He thinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, worn sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. Jesus Christ. The topic I choose is books. Novels, comics, fiction, or non. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life. The escape into your own mind. A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on the response. They were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you, Uba, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror, for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains, and also those books are all in the public domain. Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years. So what's your favorite? Dracula, Frankenstein. Dracula, Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, or books no thanks. I mean, Frankenstein's fucking classic. What do you all think, chat? Dracula, Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde? Let me just... Dr. Jekyll fan? Alright, let's go with that. You know, I really enjoyed the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I've always felt like I've had this other person living inside me. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Sounds like a fun one. I love a good story about friendship, but I can't read. Not because I'm dumb. I never actually learned to read because I was too busy learning to survive with nothing more than my own strength and cunning. Same reason I didn't have a best friend that wasn't more than just a rock with a face I'd drawn on it and dried blood. Until we meet again, Roxanne! Huntress looks out towards the horizon and there's a moment of silence among the group. Will you tell it to me sometime? I might not be able to read books by myself, but I love being read to, especially when someone does all the voices. It's not really a story about friendship exactly, but who cares? Of course I'll tell it to you. It's quite a thrilling tale. Not just anybody can pull off quality narration all the time. Take it from me. You don't even need to read. You could just make it up, and it'd still be fun. Sometimes when I find myself in an abandoned house, I like to look at the photos on the wall and come up with little stories to go with the pictures. It's a fun game we could all play together. Abandoned house? Why are they abandoned? Huntress giggles and gives you a playful little wink. Okay, alright. Definitely nothing wrong with that. I don't know. Usually when I find the folks who abandon them, they're not in the mood to tell me much. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask-covered eye. Let I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Great idea! Holy shit! Holy shit, an RGB Knife Man! From classic game Dead by Daylight, from the K-pop group. No spin. No fucking way. I can't believe they got the rights for it. Also, does he have yaoi hands or is it just me? Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not quite sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello, and who is this new fan in the waiting? I can't speak Korean, I'm so sorry. Beat it, hack. I don't know, what's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for our game? Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea while also teasing the secret Trickster ending. I've got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap. Spit, that is. But let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye, real romantic-like. Yes, romance is the goal, so we'll all be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while we make it on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults. Wow, that's some shade. Ooh, but you're up. You grip the bottle in your hand, and your fate into the hands of the empty bottle gods. The minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on bottom, the target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? I guess I'm ready. Ready. Away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch. Spirit, 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 spirit. Holy shit! Okay, it stops on a dime. Alright, I thought I was gonna, like... Okay, you got spirit. You two are meant to be. Spike, you actually have to spin multiple times to get your result. First to get to 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bottle on this here island. Now get your spin on. Oh, fuck. Spirit, 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 spirit. Fuck! You got Huntress. Fuck! No! Sorry, actually Huntress is not a bad choice. Okay, Trapper. Okay, god damn it. This is fucking difficult. Oh my god, give me spirit, please. Fuck, god damn it. How the fuck am I supposed to... Alright. Huntress, it's your true match. Ooh. Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beach, surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across a beach towel at Huntress, lust in her eyes, sweat glistening on her skin. Your heart races, you can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Huntress takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. She begins to reach for you, putting her hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. Sweating in the gross way you sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you're trying to lock lips in this state, you might gross her out so completely that she'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Huntress, we. I'm sorry, but I can't kiss you right now. What? You're relieved, but also maybe a little hurt? It's not you. Well, it is you, but in a good way. I think you're great, maybe too great. I don't trust easily, and I'm afraid of what it might mean to connect with you so early. It's not that I don't want to, I just don't think it's the right thing right now. I understand. Amazing, but also understand this. If you tell anyone I got so soft, I'll break you in half, okay? Alright. Here you go, Huntress appreciators, aka Solace. I'll tell them you almost chewed my whole face clean off. Oh, I like that. I hate to break up such a passionate moment. That we only assume was passionate because we've never spied on you constantly while you stay on the island. The dinner is being served right away and we must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation. And there's so many more interesting things to die from. Okay. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised? Yeah, well they don't call him Expectedster. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flusher. Hey there, you're looking good, Uva. Real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got it? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite! Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. You need to murder something to eat this meat, so that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Uba, you thinking what I'm thinking? There's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know what I'm saying? You look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. We do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes it's worse, like we're from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough! Grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is! I'll show you both my katana and send you to an actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the Skull of Azeroth. Wait, instead of slicing it up, you can club it a second death. Hey, well, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, it will take them longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining their tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Mini games consist... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, press spacebar. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of this target area, not the end. Curious to play? Okay, yeah. Let's fucking play. Way to go. Slice. Perfect. See, this is easier. Perfect. Perfect. See, I can do this. Not bad. Perfect. That's pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudia and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. There's not only one thing. Think about it, Uba. Number two is, there is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how this cut in my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal I had. But even worse is, they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull. Wow, you ever seen a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were you talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Uba. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Huh. What's the answer? You're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise, others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. You'll wake up to find Spirit holding your limp body, gingerly pulling cold water into your mouth. Yes! This is all I wanted from life. Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. Staring out over the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feelings inside of me that we're all truly insignificant, and the only thing worth pursuing is revenge. I have to wonder, how could anyone believe anything else? You look into the darkness of night and ponder her question. Well, it's a simple question. How could they? How could anyone not feel small and alone in the face of such massive nothingness? I used to feel that way, small, unimportant, alone, but lately I'm not so sure. I've started to feel different. I've started to think that maybe this island is where I might meet someone special. Look at Spirit, who has turned from the ocean to look at you while you speak on this topic she's clearly so passionate about. A friend? Perhaps something more? I looked at the wiki for the Huntress and Spirit's backstories. Yeah, they're kind of sad, actually. Spirit is definitely the saddest. Gonna be real. A friend, perhaps something more. I don't know what this island has planned for me. Huh, a friend? Friends are just cowards who seek comfort in numbers. I had friends once, back before I was chopped into a bunch of pieces by my father. Friends aren't what's keeping me held together. I'm floating in a cloud of rage. Ah, I was so dumb. So busy trying to please everyone and be the perfect student, the perfect employee, the perfect daughter. I didn't even take care of myself, and now I'm all I've got. Worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny, the purpose that was sitting inside my whole life. Okay, so this might sound a bit silly, but Spirit looks around to see if there's anyone else on the beach. She's convinced that it's only you two, she continues. There's a dragon that lives inside me. I've always known, but I've tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid. You're not stupid, that sounds badass, right? But I didn't let it out, and then I, chop, and now that dragon's pretty much a one-track revenge beast. But enough about me. What's inside of you, stranger? No dragon, just a lot of fire. No dragon, just fire, and raging inferno. In fact, beginning to burn this whole place down if I let it out. Maybe I am the dragon. I'm sorry, but you're no dragon, and breathing fire, that's some hobbit-type nonsense. I'm a descendant of a proud samurai. Our dragons are on a whole nother level. Looks like there was only room for one dragon inside Spirit after all. Oh, jeez. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new dangers popped up in the Strange Island. Only to find that it's Wet and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick, no I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, go, go! Okay. Oh my god, Solace. Alright. It is, this has been great, but unfortunately it is already time for me to have to go. That is a great little intro. I think we're half on the Spirit path. Unfortunately, I have to go get ready for D&D now. But great little intro. This is better than I expected it to be, in all honesty. Okay, so we did the Flood Cantina game dating simulator and some of this Hooked on You. Tomorrow is Baldur's Gate release day, which means that's going to be all I'm going to do tomorrow, basically. Thanks again for watching and joining for this kind of shorter stream. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. It's crazy that it's freaking August. Okay. Until next time, see you all later. Good night, everybody. I wish I had a mommy. Okay, good night.